Peace and blessings, everybody. This is Shango, real deal Ray. Excuse the outside, all the noises. I'm in the street and shit. And yeah, so if there's any extraneous bullshit ass noises, then you know what's going on. What's going on with everybody? Basically, the first topic here, before, there's nobody. Hey, 1,798. And here we go. Hello, chat room filling up rather quickly. I like when they come quickly. No, I don't mind putting in work. Okay. Dominguez Maria, I missed you too. So everybody, if you're just tuning in, my name is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. For those who don't, like I said before, excuse any outside noises or whatever. I'm outside a cafe right now, doing it, moving like I do, So, but basically, first of all, hello to everybody. Rachel Taylor, Roseanne Solomon, what's up? Eve, Angela Awesomeness says I'm nasty. Yeah. What's new? And grass is green. But anyways, the title of this little brief synopsis before we get into some questions here. I'm sorry, but the comments keep coming. I can't ignore them. Hello to Wanda Vance. What's going on? What's Herb Shalom 333 and young. Oh, that's what's up. That's divine timing. Divine timing, I say. All right. I want to welcome you too. Okay, all the way across the pond. You know what I'm saying? Happy Friday, Kissy. Raven L. Happy Friday. Baby Rose XO. Arthur. What's going on with you, boy? What you know no good, boy. Cachette Reed. Still trying to manifest the new boo. Well, guess what? There's going to be plenty of opportunities for you, okay? Delay is not a denial, okay? Hold on. Let me get rid of that. So just remember that. Just be a little patient there, all right? Angela with the sexy eyes. Yes, you did. Caught me red-handed. So yeah, the title of this shit is, are you an option or are you an opportunity? And I don't know. I felt moved to kind of just speak a few words on this before we have a little fun with some questions. Eve Gandhi said eating sunflower seeds and drinking Bud Light. That's what's up. However you get in your zone, you know what I'm saying? But the title of this is, the first half is, are you an option or are you not? And I feel like a lot of you, maybe not so many of you here within this chat room, okay, or on this live broadcast, but somebody is though. It's been on my chest, so I need to say it. Many of you are in. Angela Awesomeness said, and I'm sorry, I know when I get on my thought, I'm gonna stop going, but I can't ignore everybody's here because it's live. You should have been here. God damn it. Angela Awesomeness says it's crazy because the same thing came to my mind the other day. See, that's how shit works. That's how shit works. Okay, but I feel like a lot of people right now are in situations, be that a relationship or some other type of situation where you're not feeling like an opportunity. You're more like just an option, okay? There's a difference between an option and an opportunity, okay? And Cher Cougar, happy Friday. Or even preach, brother, preach. I love you, shit. But no, it's on my heart to say for a reason, so I figured I might as well just say it, But I feel like this gonna actually come in, and the reason I'm even bringing all of this up is because for many of you, it's gonna come to an end, whether by your choice or it just seems the circumstances aren't allowing you to hide no more, to be subservient no more, to not claim your power no more in whatever way that means for you. We've all been kind of on the option tip at some point in time and in some form of fashion. How are you doing today? All right. And yeah, it's not a good feeling. It's disempowering, and also I feel it also starts to injure your sense of well-being at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? The more you kind of, and there's levels to this shit. It's not necessarily that you are eating shit per se, okay? But just not living up to your full potential. And it could be in a particular area, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean just all around. Of course, for some it does, you know? But this is the damn time. The 11s are up. The gateways are up. You know, imagine, see the number 11 and you walking through it. You walking through the pillars now, okay? Many of you. That's why you're here, or else you'd be watching cat videos or some shit on, on YouTube or something. So there's a reason why, you know, your vibe attracts your tribe, they say. At least it makes a good meme on Instagram, right? No, but it is true. So definitely was placed on my heart to, you know, as far as just to bring up, because I feel like a lot of you are, you know, I feel like a lot, and I also feel like some of you, oh shit, here it comes. Some of you, I feel, are also tired of non-reciprocation, because I sense that I have a lot of givers. When I say givers, I don't mean necessarily physical things or maybe even a money perhaps, but, you know, you give attention, you give, you know, different things. And I'm feeling for some reason they're kind of directing me to the relationship aspect of things, you know, for those who it may apply to. But I do feel that some of you are in situations where it's kind of like dead hair. You got to clip it in order for it to grow, you know what I'm saying? And some of us are wrapped up in our identity that we have as far as with this person. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it even scarier, you know? That makes it even scarier. Because that's like shaking the foundation of like some core beliefs, because now some of you are in relationships where you are identified like that's part of my self-identity, and the way they see you is keeping you you know, trapped in a particular state of being. And many of you are already thirsting, you're hungry, you're feeling desperate, you're rolling and tossing and turning at night because something ain't right, you know. And what I'm referring to though is you feel like you're not doing what you should be doing or growing in a certain way. There's a calling on all of you, especially, and it's manifesting also within certain areas and aspects of your life, okay? For some of you, it's your occupation. Every day you get up and you shower, hopefully, and you go to this place called a job, and it's like a little piece of your soul dies every fucking time you do. So that can only be done for so long, peeps. You know what I'm saying? That can only be done for so long, fam. I just have to let you know that. And I know it may seem to logically appear like there's no other option, but there's so many other options. You're just not able to see it, point blank. You're just not able to see it. Eve Gandhi just said, I just said no reciprocity in a letter to my man, but I am not desperate. Yeah, you know, it has nothing to do with desperate. It's just kind of like a circuit, if you will. Even like for these lights, without a circuit, you know, a circular, it comes and it goes. It comes and, you know, it's not going to go, man. But I just feel like some of that is like, some of that is really eating at some of you, you know? I mean, because you do actually maybe love this person. And this could even be not necessarily a romantic relationship, too. It could also be a family relationship. You could be dealing with adult children who just aren't valuing you, you know. And as a parent, I can understand how that hurts just as much, if not more in some ways, you know. So, but I'm telling you, it's coming to an end. It's definitely coming to an end. There is something within you that is rising, okay? It's rising. And it ain't gonna have this shit. It's not gonna have it. It doesn't necessarily have to be some type of big blowout, you know. And I'm out, I just wanted to let y'all know too, if you hear like a train, there's a Cal train over here. I'm outside too because they're playing music inside. Haha, I learned my lesson last time I broadcasted, and they had music on it, and they pulled it actually, and then the second time they pulled the wrong fucking video. So, but besides all that, all I'm asking is that you start taking inventory. Okay, it's easy to get into different modes of escapism, you know, especially for you ladies out there, a lot of you reality TV shows and all that shit, and whatever else have you, to distract yourself, you know, from what's really going on, from that still voice that's getting louder and louder and louder, that's calling you, damn near pulling you now. Okay, so I think it would behoove you to even just to begin to listen even more. I'm not saying that many of you are already, you know, so I'm not, I'm just talking to, you'll know who you are if I'm hitting that nerve with you, okay? YouTube always doing trifling shit. That they are. And whoever, Miss Marie says, I don't watch TV. Okay. But do you go online? Are you on your phone or tablet? Because I used to say that too, because I don't really, well, there's a lot of TV on at the house, but not necessarily because I'm watching it. You know what I'm saying? But Raven L says you are hitting the nail on the coffin. There it is. Okay? And that's why I'm feeling it, because we are connected too, you know? So, and some of us ain't reciprocating back to ourselves. We keep just expending and expending and expending, you know? And you feel guilty about being selfish. You feel guilty about taking time. You feel guilty. Some of you even feel guilty about buying yourself some shoes or something, you know? I know that, but you'll spend everything on your kids, which I can understand. But I say that because many of you are also, it's just getting to the point now where it's past the scrimmage line now. Like, we're in some of us are in situations where it's just past the scrimmage point now. It's more hurt than hello, you know, more bullshit than Rainbow says, I finally catch you live right on time. Well, peace and blessings to you. Yeah, but it's just getting to the point where it's like it's getting to, I want to say situation critical is what I'm feeling in some way, and that's different for each and every one of you. Okay. Yeah. Millionaire Forever asks, is Psalm 31 for a new lover good? I say this, try it. Worst that could happen is nothing. Try it and let us know. Shit. I'm always up to learn. I don't know everything. I like learning new shit. You know. Queen of Fire, good to see you. Dawn Smith. But yeah, a lot of you got that hunger. There's like a hunger. It's like something. It's just whatever's going on now. It's just not cutting it anymore. Either you have changed, either y'all have changed, or both, and the situation has changed, and it's no longer suiting you. Some of you now have been spiritually progressing, growing, going through your ups and downs, your bruises. You know. Meanwhile, your partner just wants to stay the same. What do you think? Where do you think that road's going to lead? I mean, it's obvious it's going to lead to a crossroad, which basically you're at right now. You're just kind of standing there, you know. You could take another year or two. It's just like being at a crossroad, but you're just standing there. That's basically it. Or maybe walking backwards, but even that's, you know. So, I want you to, Heather Washburn. She says Virgos. I ain't even gonna say that. I'm not gonna start no shit. Anyways, Raven L says, "Fuck a year. I need to go now." Okay. See, so many of you are feeling this too. It's like unfucking mistakable. Now this does get kind of loud back here, so just be aware of that. Yeah. So shit. It is time to make a decision too. Also, you're going to find, as scary as it is, once you do, other areas, you're going to be empowered in ways that you've never imagined. Your own personal power, your own ability to like manifest some shit also, or make shit happen in a more efficient or even faster. Not that time is such an important thing, although it is to a lot of us because we get impatient. But you're going to free up a lot of energy for your own shit, versus investing it into other shit. So, but ultimately the choice is yours. You know what I'm saying? The choice is gonna be yours. And even how long, even how long it's gonna be up to you. Because you do have free will. So you could stay in the mire all you want. You can get up, and listen, getting up and getting out and cutting cords and doing all that shit is not fun. Okay? It's not fun. Let's just get that out the way right now. It's not fun. Period. This is why nobody does it. Many of you here are already doing shit that 99% of people aren't doing and aren't willing to do. They want to stay asleep. They want to this and that. They ain't worried about their own, path, if you will, not to sound corny. But it all comes back to the question, am I an option or an opportunity? Is this an option for me? Am I in this for convenience? Am I in this because I'm scared? Or because I don't want to start over? Or because I've spent too much time? Or because whatever, fill in the fucking blank. I'm not saying those aren't, that those don't feel relevant. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not discounting how you personally feel. Because I also know how you personally feel is based on how you personally interpret whatever the situation is, be it relationship, family, your job, whatever it is. Here we go with the horns. Yeah, look. So, nah, I'm fucking with you. Okay, let's see. Read some of these commentos. I don't know if that's really a word, but I just made this up. Kissy, laughing. Yes, Miss Marie. A lot of people are afraid to be alone. Phyllis Key. All blessings to you. Sherry Beep. Writing is on the wall. You know the writing's on the wall. And whatever it is, man, it might even be just something like moving to a new location, because each location has its own vibration. That's why you can tell certain people are from certain locations because they're just steeped in a certain vibration. And sometimes, a certain place runs its course. You might do better in somewhere else. You can also find out more about that numerologically, based on your own personal frequency and how that frequency has changed up until this very point. And to see, because each place, like I said, each city, each place has its own numerology. Yeah, rainbow. Well, hello, J-Lo. Good to see you. Miss Marie says, I've been single for years and I've learned to live with me. That's awesome. That's like graduate school. You have to do that first. You have to do that first. And matter of fact, you may even find out when you do get into a relationship, probably this year, that you find that you really love, like you get a kind of aggressive with your boundaries about your self-time, your me time, because if you're not your own best company, how are you going to be anybody else's company? I love being by myself. I can be by myself all the fucking time. Stick me in a cave or some little shack, something, I'll be cool. Sherry Davis, are you getting my texts? Sherry, just so you know, I'm like glancing at the comments here and there, but I'm mostly also just kind of getting what I need to get out here before we get in, some quick questions and stuff like that. So please, be patient. Okay. Yeah, so it all comes down to the question, man. Can nobody really answer that but you at the end of the day? But I just felt like that. I felt like there is a major conflict for many of us here and those who will be watching. So, we spend enough time, kind of basically having this civil war. It may not be the first time. There might be some other, you jump into a new situation. It too is going to get quote unquote old, unless it is a situation that also grows and evolves right along with you, which I think is the key for many of you, because a lot of you are growing at leaps and bounds in your own ways. You're not You're not cool with just being hello from the six, Queen Dean. What's up? You're not cool with just being static, and you're not cool with just the status quo. And you know what? There ain't a goddamn thing wrong with you, and you're not crazy. A lot of this society is fucking crazy, you know, in my opinion. Just my opinion, folks. Yeah. But other than that, so how is everybody's Friday? Because Friday's my day. You know, how's everybody's Friday going? Angela Awesomeness said, Angela Awesomeness says some people just need a nice warm slap. Yeah. You know, the kind where you wet your hand first, get your hand all nice and wet, and then whack. Actually, Lumen says, well, I think my problem is thinking too much. That's pretty much the human condition, you know. Carmelita Martinez, it's Friday. You're right. I've had those weeks too. I don't know what day it is. Shit. Yeah, so Tawanda says, great. And how is yours? Well, thank you, Miss Vance. It's great. It's great. And I get to be with y'all here right now, so it is awesome. Queen Denise. We could probably get into some of that right about now, too, since we got that out the way. She says it's almost a new moon. Can we talk sex magic? Who out there is interested in any sex magic talk? You know, there's different kinds, though. Tania, you're getting frisky there. Blessings to you, Tania. For real. All up and down. Peace and blessings and everything. I think this is going to be a much better year for you. Valerie Gardner, yes! What's with the nervous energy, the anxiety? Miss Marie says sex. What's that? Well, you have a good night too, Queen of Fire. I'm celibate. What is this sex magic? Okay, let me ask you this, since you say you celibate. Being that you celibate, does that just mean that you're not interfacing with somebody else, or are you still taking matters in your own hands? What do you think about what? Somebody said something. What do you think about, let me pull up this show to live chat. What do you think about magic ethics? Good fucking question, Kelly Davenport. Could I give you a big ass hug? Very intelligent question. That's, you know, shit. It's kind of like morals in a way. You know? And ethics, I think, are, in many ways, I don't think they're universal. I think they're subjective to a large degree. You know what I'm saying? I think they're subjective. Because that's like saying that something just is empirically right or empirically wrong. And different contexts may say differently. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. Heather Washburn. Oh no, she says your lips have me entranced. Don't get to me like that. Don't start getting me cheesing like that. Shame on you. Don't do that. Why, thank you. All right, but back to the ethics question. I don't know. I have my own personal ethics, but then sometimes I've had to put them aside. You know? So I guess it's all a question. I guess I would like to ask you. Unfortunately, people on the replay ain't going to see that. You know what I mean? See your response. So that's why I'm reading out loud, so people who watch the rebroadcast will know what was said, and it doesn't look like I'm just sitting here talking to the voices in my head. You know, I think magically speaking, each and every one of you has to be careful and aware of your own personal moral compass, because what's wrong for you might not be wrong for me. And if you attempt to do something that conflicts with what you feel is right, to whereas now you feel you're in the wrong, and you can open the door for any guilt or shame, since we're dealing with the form of magic. Since we're dealing with the form of magic, Magic has a way, let me tell you something about magic. Magic has a way of amplifying everything, okay? Not just the intention that you want. So if you go into a magical working and you're conflicted, let's say you do something to somebody, right? And let's say this person's been making a lot of trouble or whatever, so you do some type of spell to do something. And then let's say you hear, oh fuck, don't they know I'm recording? 2017, your ride's here. Anyways, what is this, a fire truck, a police? Oh, it's fire. But yeah, if you bring all that into your magical working, you're also going to amplify that, which is not a good thing. And that can have, you know how you're watching them commercials about certain pills and they're like, side effects could include bleeding out your ass, swollen tongue, you know, your vagina falls off, you know, or whatever. I'm sorry, folks, about all this. Please, thank you for bearing with me for all this fuckrishness out here. It's Shango. He's showing up. Fire trucks, you know, fire trucks. All my Sansei and Orisha workers and all that. Y'all already know about the fire truck. All my Puerto Ricans out there know about the fire trucks. Yeah. Ravenel, you know that. 2017. But anyways, if you do that, okay, so let's say you do something to somebody. A couple days later, you find out, oh man, he was walking across the street. She was walking across the street. Some car fucking lost control, went over the lane, clipped her, hit her. She's almost dead. Then you get to feeling bad about it. Guilt and shame is basically like as if you was to go commit a crime and then leave your fucking wallet with your ID in it right there. You know what I'm saying? It has a way back to you. It's an attachment. And especially so when I say this, I mean, it's kind of an open-ended question, but I'm, you know, depending on what kind of magic you're doing, you don't want no attachments at all. You better be able to be free of conscience. Hey, I'm gonna sleep just well at night. Oh, really? A truck mashed him? Okay. You know, like, and I don't mean to sound cold, but you got to be like that, or don't do it, because it's going to have adverse effects for you. It will come back. It will. I just don't like sowing bad seeds. Oh, I can't even read your name because it's in South Korean, but hello to you. What an honor. Hello. I wish I could tell you hi in Korean, but I don't know any Korean. Miss Lola 77. Rainbow says that's bad karma. Once again, Rainbow, that depends on your whole personal definition of what karma is, you know. But if you look at it from the perspective of, well, on one level it's you reap what you sow, cause and effect, I would have to agree with that. But there are ways to circumvent that. And who's to say that that person didn't deserve to get hit by that truck? You know, depending on what they would. Let's say one of them. Let's say this person molested your child or something. I bet you people's opinion will change then. Okay, same action, same thing, but now a different reason. But now it means something different, right? So, once again, I say it's a matter of. It's a matter of, you know, personal and subjective. So I would say as far as ethics go, it's cool to have them. You're probably going to have situations where your ethics are going to be tested. When you throw them shits out the window for a minute and get fucking wild with it. Or you're going to, you know. Or you're going to, you know, shit, hit by a truck. What I just step on. Miss Lola. I was given a demonstration about something, just an example. Somebody asked me about ethics and magic, and I said, well, that's kind of a tricky question. You know, you can debate ethics forever. Yeah. Okay. Is it cold there? Right now it's about 53 degrees, I guess. 53, 52 degrees, something like that. So it's kind of chill, but we're not doing this bad out here as some of y'all, okay? We can be outside, actually. Prissy Jassy. Hello, Prissy Jassy. Damn. We were just discussing magical ethics. Somebody asked me about what I thought about magical ethics. Well, happy birthday to you, Miss Lola. If I don't see you, she said it's her birthday this weekend. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's like 20 degrees in Cleveland. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't miss any of that. I can honestly say you come out here, you're going to get acclimatized by the weather alone. You know, by the weather alone. So somebody had mentioned sex magic. I thought that was kind of interesting. Miss Marie. I wouldn't say I necessarily could, but Loretta Deeds, you in Cali. Miss Empress, you in Cali. Where are you two at? Where are you two at? My birthday weekend. Prissy Jassy, it's your birthday weekend too. Well, happy birthday to you too. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus pocus. I heard that. Tana Doll said yes. Back to the sex magic. You are Korean favorite face. Oh, that's so sweet. I wish I could reciprocate. Speaking of reciprocate, Shaw Edwin, what's good with you, blood? Good to see you, my nigga. I ain't seen you in a minute. Shit. Good to see you on here, even if just for a moment. Good to see you. Moon magic, yeah, new moon coming up. Good time to get rid of shit. Good time for offensive magic. Good time for banishing magic. Also good time for healing, because sometimes healing is letting go. So you're letting go into the darkness to be reborn into some light for you, you know. Prissy Jassy, I find that very hard. She says, I'm pissed I can't even get a date. I find that very hard. Sing, Shaw Edwin, sing. Said we gotta link up soon. Little Mo, baby. Yeah. Miss Marie says it's 5 degrees here. Oh my God. Yeah. Ricans don't do good in the cold. We change colors in the winter too. Caesar Olea, are you Muslim? Why would you ask that? I'm just asking. I'm curious. I will answer that question. No, but I want to know why you would ask that. But anyway, sex magic, anybody? I've been cleansing and rearranging lots. Eve, very good. You're right in line with shit. That's basically, this is a perfect time for that. Miss Marie, where are Shango? I'm in Florida. Oh, you are? Roxy Bolt, you're in Florida? In my warm room, Miss Marie. Peace, Cha. We shall link. It's snow and ice, freezing. Yeah, most of y'all are on ice right now. Oh, I see Caesar. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. To be honest, I did do my shahad like a long time ago, because after I got out of Christianity, I was in the church. Yes, y'all don't know that, do you? Most likely. No, I was in the church. Guess what? I was an usher. Oh yeah, at a non-denominational church, and I'd lay hands on people. I healed some people, and I would be the guy standing behind you, so when you get slayed in the Holy Ghost, I could catch you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I bet you didn't know that, huh? Roxy Bolt, Sango loves you too. All right. So what do I think of Korea? I don't know a whole lot about it. I know your neighbors are kind of trying to kick shit up, but I know South Korea seemed like a very cool place. I've known people who have visited South Korea, and they said it's a wonderful place, beautiful people. Basically, most all the Koreans that I've met in my life have been wonderful people, so I have nothing but good things to say. Deshaun, Roxy Bolt, everyone loves you too. Loretta Deeds, yes, I still am. Where are you at? Northern or southern? You guys didn't answer my damn question, man. Do you know the way? I'm sure change is in here. Yeah. Oh, you way in the hell down there. See, I'm like 15, 20 minutes away from San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? So you're not that far, but you far enough. Miss Empress, you said the Yay area. Are you in the Yay area? Don't tell me you in the Yay. Do not tell me you in the Yay. Sherry Cougar, Michigan. You poor Michiganians. You know what I'm saying? Buried in that damn snow. Buried in that damn snow. You know what I'm saying? But as far as sex magic, we keep going. Was born in San Jose and I'm here in Nebraska. Oh my lord, that's right. And you told me you worked at Atari. Hello, Adrian. Sex magic to manifest, Queen. Am I pronouncing it? Is it Danae? Is it Danae? Is that how you pronounce your last name? The last name on there? Yes, I'm gonna smoke, so I don't hear no shit about it from anybody. You shouldn't smoke. Yeah, I guess. You walk around this motherfucker, it's just like smoking. Okay. Could you phonetically spell it so I can address you correctly? You know what? Korean. Miss, I can't. What's your name? I don't know your name. All I see is Korean letters, and unfortunately, I can't read Korean letters. Please don't discuss sex because it's non-existent. Ah, well, that could be changing for you, Prissy. It could be changing. Okay. Keep saying I got a bad connection on here. Smoke some shit. Yeah, I don't. You know, I like smoking. I like smoking my weed when I'm out in public sometimes, but I don't know, man. I don't know if it's because of age or what, but like, I don't enjoy it anymore like that. Sometimes, you know, as far as like being out and about, and sometimes people just, and then I get sometimes more empathic because weed opens up. I think weed, in many ways, opens up your heart chakra. Definitely affects your heart chakra. You know, and sometimes I don't want to be around a bunch of motherfuckers that I don't know. A bunch of fucking scattered energy and shit. Like, I'm cool, you know? And the police are out here too. But you are Uganda? My moon sign, Miss Empress, Pisces. Weed makes me more creative and sings better, says Ashley Loman. Yes, it does. It does. You could be in a shitty mood, or, you know, come home, or if you got your boyfriend or girlfriend and kind of been irritated with them, then you smoke weed, next thing you know, you find yourself acting more lovey and touchy and shit. Or is that just me? Prissy Jassy says, she says a good point, and I have to say this. She says, my sex magic is this rabbit, and that's it. But you know what? That is really actually all you need. You know, the basic premise of sex magic, there's lots of different ways to do it. Some people will say, don't do it this way. Some people say, do it this way. But it is basically being able to pull your intention into your sexual act, whether that's you by yourself, or if you're working together with somebody, it's even better. Somebody that you love, as we have discussed, me and Crystal Williams have discussed in another broadcast. It is a lot more powerful when you're able to work cohesively with somebody that you love, you know, and y'all can both put that in there. And if y'all can come together, oh Lord, you shake the heavens. Sherry Davis says, I'm sad, I guess. Might have to go for that beer after all the smoke and the cigarette too. Yes, energy. Roxy Bolt says, I threw my rabbit out. Yeah. Oh, peace to the ATL. Peace to the ATL. My name is Joey, of course. Well, I appreciate your sentiments. All right. Grades are still A1 for me. You know what I'm saying? I got stressed out, needed something, Roxy. You do not know the way, my Buddha. Okay, Spit. Deshaun. Yeah, but that's basically what. Yeah, you're pulling your intention, and you really want to pull that intention to the point where, when you orgasm is another form of gnosis, where you're just right here, right now. It's like there's no thought, and you're putting all this creative sexual energy, and you're channeling it in to this your vision, especially if you're talented enough to be able to keep your mind somewhat on your intention and not get caught up in the eroticism, because then you're just burning it off if you don't. There's been plenty of times where I was like, okay, I'm gonna manifest something, I'm gonna do this, and then I get into it, and then I realize after, whoops, I forgot to pull my attention in. you know Loretta D says, I know how to do that. I bet you do, Loretta. I bet you do. But yeah, that's the basis of it, though. At its most fundamental, that's the basis. Now, of course, different things vary, different techniques. You could do tantric shit to really ramp that shit up too. Um, and in some respects, actually, it's kind of a lower level of it, because there's a lot of other higher levels to it that are more spiritual, that ain't related to just, paying rent or manifesting to this or manifesting to that, because there's a lot of different ways that you could do that. So can you channel during this time, right? See visions? Yes, you can. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. Hello, Angela Dorsey. How are you? So good to see you. Miss Empress says you don't need another individual to use sex magic. You never answer my question. Where in the Bay? Are you in the Bay Area? And if so, where in the Bay? Loretta Deed says, are you married or single? Ah. Well, I'm not married. Roxy Bolt says I can make myself come. He better be able to also. Claire, buoyant. I appreciate the sentiments. The amazingness is right back to you. Isn't that some kind of sigil symbol magic during orgasm? Exactly. You can make a sigil, and then at the point where you busting off, you see that sigil. Actually, you want to start looking at the sigil right as you feel it coming on. Right as you feel it coming on. I've done different experiments with that. I've done different experiments where I put like a bunch of little sigils on a paper. I kind of glued them, so like 6 sigils. So I've also worked in it with that way, but it's probably better to use, or more effective anyway, to use it one at a time, And for some of you women, y'all are like machine guns, to whereas guys, orgasming, just mechanically speaking, it's like a musket, Pop that one shot off it, you gotta chill for a second. But the chill time depends on the individual, Then do it again. Multiple is amazing. Exactly. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I must admit. And I have to say this, is we all grown here, speaking from a man's point of view, vaginal convulsions during intercourse because of the whole multiple orgasm is intoxicating. Okay? Be it on the phallus or the tongue. / mouth face. Super Diamond. I'm saying hello right back to you. Miss Marie says admires they go to sleep. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Especially if you don't, as a man, like especially, you got to kind of take different steps and not precautions, but you got to do different things also. Some guys don't do anything. They don't exercise. Their testosterone's low. Blah, 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 blah. So that also plays a big part too. Well, thank you, Super Diamond. Shining. Miss Marie, that's a prime age. You said I'm 53. For a woman, that's prime age. As my brother from another used to say, that's Nanny Pines right there. Yeah, so you need to find a man who values that, who can appreciate that. Most don't stay healthy. I'm 45. I know. I see it. Even when I would like go to, parent teacher night, taking care of yourself keeps you youthful also. Loretta D's. I'm gonna let you guess. Go ahead and guess. She said, how old are you? Take a wild guess. Exactly. Ravenel says, Miss Marie, you look beautiful. Don't look a day past 20. Damn right. Somebody still owes me a damn comment. Because I asked, where in the yay are you? And I ain't seen it unless you did, and it's just like, it's a bunch of comments popping up. Anyhow, all right. So we, Narinder Kaur says, as young as you feel. That's right. That's right. That is right. North Bay. I said North Bay 3 times. My bad, Miss Empress. Where in the North Bay? You're being very vague. I'll tell you where I'm at. Shit. And it ain't North Bay, but yeah. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna leave y'all with this just because I like to fuck with y'all sometimes. But my age equals 6. My age equals 6. That's what I'm gonna say. All right. Tawanda Vance says, shit, I'm 38 and I ain't even in my prime yet. Yes, I do look different at different times, you know, just like we all do based on our energy or just whatever, different things. Connecticut in the house. What's up, Connecticut? Marjorie. I heard that. Where you at in Connecticut? Waterbury? Because you're having a bad this year. A BD. Well, I feel the same about you, Miss Loretta. Probably. Waterbury, see? I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Well, I appreciate all the compliments. Believe me, this old soul. Ah, rainbow. Rainbow. Yeah, any cars tonight? You damn right. You damn right. Any cars tonight? Any cars tonight? Is a pig's coochie pork? Yeah, it sure is. And yes, I got my. And yes, I got my cards here. Somebody keeps texting and calling me, so let me just put this out the way. Below on it. Haha. I'll do more than that. Yeah. But I do like doing that too. Yeah. Especially if you get an Altoid treatment or the Blue Halls treatment, as I like to call it. Yeah. That's a good way to get things, open up some things and have fun, you know. That'll open her up. Prissy Jassy says, don't read me. I know it's bad. Don't say that. I heard that. Alto. Altoids. Yeah. I got some old generic ass phone. Cool pad phone. Regular Android phone. Let me just do this wash here. Okay. I'm doing this shit one-handed. And then we're going to answer a few questions here. So if you do not get your questions answered, please do not be mad at me. Okay? I will be having to go. Altoids, Tasha. Ha! Don't knock it. She says Altoid sounds hot, not in a good way. Well, let me tell you this. Please do not knock it until you try it, okay? Until you try it. Also depends on the practitioner, too. You know. You don't want no rookie moves like getting that Altoids lost somewhere. I remember once I had to tell this story. Long ago, I was in a relationship with a goddess, and we were doing our thing. And as you know, I'm a gum chewer. It's bad. Even my son now, he's chewing gum, smacking like a cow and shit. I was chewing on some Big Red, right? And yeah, so we was doing our thing.